Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video right here on Plasma or XPL. We're back again. We're going to do a full update after what happened overnight. Overnight, we got a bearish breakdown, and we had quite some extensive setting pressure. So we'll talk about that. I might even call this a crash update. I mean, is this really a crash? I don't know, but in total, from the top to bottom, we dropped down 11% in a matter of a couple of hours. I mean, that's quite significant. So we'll talk about that. Honestly, I'm not too unhappy right now at Plasma. I mean, first of all, the last time I covered it on Tuesday, we spoke about this, all right? I told you that this looked more like a fake out and that it was more likely, you know, especially since we were getting such a weak reaction at 98 cents right here. It was more likely, in my opinion, we would drop down into that consolidation we had been forming in the days prior. And that's what happened, right? So first of all, if you watch my previous video, you would have been prepared for this. So I'm always happy when that happens. But second of all, I told you in previous videos as well that, you know, the main buy area that I have in mind is 75 cents and 70 cents. And back then when I said that, I mean, XPL was still relatively strong and there was no guarantee that we would drop down into that. But now I think the possibility of dropping down into that level becomes higher and higher, and I think that's a great opportunity. So that's why I'm happy, or happy. I'm not unhappy. All right. So yeah, I mean, Plasma. I still think Plasma is a great fundamental project. The TVL has actually increased quite significantly as well over the past 2 days, which is significant. That was decreasing. At this point of time, the TVL has made new all-time highs. It's at $6.37 billion, and one of the key reasons why that actually matters is to justify buying at 70 cents. I mean, at this point of time, the market cap for Plasma is $1.4 billion. So that's significantly lower than the TVL. And the TVL is getting closer to the fully diluted valuation as well. And I still think a lot of eyeballs are on XPL, which matters as well, because the more eyeballs there are, the more likely we're going to react to a technically significant support level. And 70 cents, 75 cents is a technically significant support level. It's a double psychological support level. Of course, with 75 cents being the stronger one, but 75 cents I think historically is a little bit less respected, and there's less confluences there. The reason why I like 70 cents a lot and the area above that, I mean, 70 cents is such a strong support level that I would argue it's going to get front ran, right? So very often what happens is that on the higher time frames, if you have a strong support level and a lot of people are looking at a coin, they're going to enter earlier, right? So then it never reaches that level. But for example, we have the point of control, so the most liquid zone of the launch candle. That's relevant, and you can see in pre-market trading that was a very respected and very relevant support level / key level as well. So for me, that's enough. That's 3 confluences for a fundamentally great project. Honestly, I'm still not certain if we're going to drop down into that. I mean, from here, that would still be a drop of about 11%. So then we're talking about doubling this crash. And I would say that there's an opportunity as well to get some sort of a reclaim, right? So for me, it looks most likely that this is a real breakdown. This looks like just a whale selling out of, well, not anger, but out of discontent with the current price action. I would say it's most likely, and I think that's in line with the current market momentum as well, that we're going to make this a real breakdown and that we are going to start to fall down into 75 and 70 cents where we will find support. I think this is most likely, but on the other hand, and this might sound strange, I would be equally as ready for a reclaim setup. If now, like if we go to the 1 hour time frame, if XPL is going to be able to reclaim this level right here at 85 cents with volume, I will buy XPL as well. It's not the ideal entry, but that's just technically such a great setup. 85 cents being such a respected support level that if we're able to reclaim that with volume, I think that's an equally as good opportunity as buying at 70 cents. Now, none of that is financial advice, of course, but those are my thoughts, and I have quite strong thoughts about that. So those are my thoughts. I think that's what you need to know about XPL for now. So if you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching, everybody. Take care and bye.